All right, time to do a follow-up on gold. I noted in my last video that a lot of the usual gold bugs were becoming very bullish on gold, um, just completely nonsensical to, after 7 months, to all of a sudden become um, bullish on gold. It's too late. The intermediate cycle is way too mature. I noted the false breakout in the miners in my last video. This is often how the banks manufacture their exit. Um, and we've got gold has moved below the February 14th intraday low, so it is now um, generated a lower low. You can see that um, all during this intermediate rally, every corrective low held above the previous one, all the way up until now. So this is a pretty dependable sign that an intermediate degree decline has begun. They usually last anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, so you don't need to be in a big hurry to try and buy this correction just yet. It probably has a ways to run, and it's going to take some time to complete. And this was a very difficult rally in the metals on the way up, especially in the miners. Very volatile, a lot of big swings back and forth. Um, Very hard to hold on to long positions, very tough to make any money on the downside. I suspect the same thing is going to apply to this decline. We'll probably, I would guess, we'll start off next week with a very convincing rally that'll keep people holding their positions, and then we'll get another leg down, another rally, another leg down. And so while gold may not drop a long ways, I think it's reasonable to look at something maybe between the 1240 and 1280, 1270 range as a potential bottom here. It may be a very difficult and grinding move down to that level with lots of counter trend rallies along the way to, like I said, to keep gold bugs hoping that you know that the dip is going to be bought, and we're going to quickly reverse and go back up and break out to new highs, and it's just too late. 7 months into an intermediate cycle, you got to ignore these gold bugs. They do this every time. They get bullish late in the cycle, and then they're very bearish down here at the bottom. So at this point, you should have taken profits. The minute this lower or this low here broke, that's your sign that you got to sell positions, get out of the way, and then just give this time to play out. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take time. 4 to 8 weeks is typically about how long these intermediate declines last. Now, I will say this: if this just unfolds as some kind of a crash that gets down here to this 1240-ish level really quickly, then it could unfold much quicker. But I really don't anticipate that's what's going to happen. I think this is going to be a very rocky descent with a lot of um, volatile and sharp rallies to keep people holding and hoping. And I would say we're probably going to get our bottom maybe sometime in maybe early to late April. Sometime in April would be my guess, maybe even early May. And then I think the next intermediate cycle is going to be much easier, and that cycle has good odds, in my opinion, of finally breaking through this resistance zone here at 1370 and starting the next leg of the bull market.